Hello you guys, my kings and queens, my dragonflies, my beautiful people. My name is Jai and welcome to my channel. And I'm here with, this is Noah Kagan, asking first class passengers how they got rich. So a little motivation video for you guys. Someone who's in that, like that criteria, you know what I'm saying? So here's Noah Kagan. What I'm saying right? Yeah, Noah Kagan, asking millionaires how they got rich. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the wonderful stuff. And just thank you for just chilling with me and watching this video. So let's watch.
Today, I'm flying first class from Austin to Barcelona. I spent nearly $5,000 on this ticket, so we're going to go find out what other first-class passengers do for a living to afford these tickets. But before we do, I have to pick up my luxury lounge
up in the sky.
Got the flagship lounge access, spending almost $5,000. This is one of the things you get, so let's check out what kind of food and other amenities we get. Oh my god. Yes. Welcome in. Yes.
Now this is luxury. Complimentary champagne as soon as you step through the door. There were unlimited options of drinks, and even some of the dishes were bougie.
Oh, provincial shrimp. This is fancy.
I was flying high at this point and ready to go and talk to some first-class passengers. But then, of course, this happened.
I asked the guy we could interview him what it's like to be in lounges. He said no. Can we ask you about how first class is and what it's like to be in the lounge? Thank you.
But then this guy came to our rescue.
What kind of stuff do you do to be able to afford a lounge?
I breed and show French Bulldogs and American Bullies.
No way.
A store with Amazon.
Okay.
Airbnb and Turo as well.
Is that a lucrative career? People are interested in getting dogs?
We definitely can make a lot of
Entrepreneur.
What's an example of that?
I purchased a pocket male bully from Mexico.
Okay.
And I bred him to my female. And we had 13 pups off that 1 litter. And I probably made like 65,000. Yeah, 65,000 documented off that 1 litter.
It was time to board the plane for my connecting flight, and even then, I couldn't escape another rejection.
Sorry, I'm not going to give any information out. I don't do any type of social media responses at all.
As I was taking my seat,
These people
I bumped into
secretly
this fella.
agents.
Rocco, what do you do for a living?
We're franchisees. My parents started a business. We did Sbarro Pizza as a franchisee. We do Dave's Hot Chicken as a franchisee, and we do Fresh Eats as a franchisee.
And you have a helicopter business as well?
Yeah, us and some phenomenal partners built North America's largest private helicopter facility downtown Chicago.
How did your family get into the franchising?
So my dad was an industrial chemist, and my mom had a master's degree in teaching, and they wanted to make more money.
What was that like as a kid to be a part of that? Did you guys just don't take over it?
Yeah, it sounds really great, but my parents made us work every weekend, every free month we ever had.
And what advice do you have for someone starting out in the career?
And to be prepared to really work a lot. I was sending out emails for work until the last second before we had to board the plane. I'm going to do some more now.
Alright, so
I mean, if you're chilling doing it.
Lady was nice enough to say hello to us. How is it to sit in first class?
The legroom is definitely worth every penny.
It's crazy up here. What made you decide to sit in first class today?
Because it's an overnight flight and I can extend my legs and get some good extra, quality sleep before I start my vacation.
It's honestly super
Period.
luxury. What kind of stuff do you do for a living to afford points or to be able to get first class?
I work for a television network.
Do you really? Like you're on air or?
No, behind,
be on air.
Behind the scenes. I could never be on air.
Is that a career you recommend for other people?
Yeah, I mean my side of the business, yeah, but mine's also directly skills that translate to a lot of different industries. So I just happen to end up in the TV industry.
How'd you get into TV? That's so cool.
Networking, network connections, who you know.
Really?
What gets you anywhere you want to be in the world? Yeah.
And then what's a tip for someone who wants to network or be in TV?
Don't hesitate to ask for help. And if you meet someone, follow up, be gracious, be kind, and ask if they'll talk to you, because most people like to talk about themselves, clearly.
The flight was taking off, and I was getting comfy, living the first-class lifestyle. I had Wi-Fi, they handed me some snacks, and this was the freshest airplane fruit I have ever seen in my life. We touched down for a layover and had some time to kill, so I wanted to speak to some more first-class passengers.
How is it to sit in first class seats?
Pretty comfortable. You were right across from me.
It was nice. I think people are curious what
Well,
are the
really
people
nice
that
to
are up there,
experience
and
one.
then what do they do for a living to afford it?
What's my time?
I'm retired now, but I was
Come on, plane.
an orthodontist.
Oh wow, okay. What does someone that's an orthodontist make?
Anywhere between $500,000 and $750,000.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Any other advice for people just getting started out there or early in the...
Be like
You won't work a day in your life if you find something you like.
Alright, so this guy had an AP, which
That's right.
I thought was super sick. What kind of stuff do you do for a living for?
I'm a sign company. I manufacture interior and exterior signs. It's a family business started in 1963 called the Alphabet Shop. It's been a great thing, and
They can-
to watch.
And people don't care what you're making signs.
We do pretty well.
What kind of signs are y'all making?
We do interior and exterior signs. We put them on top of buildings. We do ADA signs. All types.
This is like bar signs, or what kind of signs are we talking about?
Signs that you see on top of the buildings. We do illuminated signs, interior signs. Oh,
That is, and if someone's just getting started in their career and they're aspiring to have the watch or the kind of business, what do you recommend?
starting your own business.
Can people get rich starting a sign company?
You can do all right if you work hard.
It was time to board my next flight from Chicago to Barcelona and talk to more first-class passengers.
What kind of stuff do you do for a living to afford this?
I work in finance.
What kind of finance stuff?
Futures, the Chicago Board of Trade.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You do that stuff?
Yeah.
What's the craziest stuff you can futures trade?
Corn, oil, soybeans, platinum, palladium.
Is that a lucrative career? Like, what can someone make doing that kind of stuff?
Traders, they can make a lot of money. I mean, huge swings. It's like trading stocks, but it's just a little different. It can turn against you really quick, too.
What's like a stories come to mind that you've heard of?
The guy traded for himself, not even for a company. He kept positions on overnight, and he lost like 100,000, like that. The next morning, yeah. And he was a local, like, he wasn't like some super rich guy. I mean, he was trading for himself for his living.
What advice do you have for someone starting out in their career?
Everything is on YouTube. Everything. You can search it.
Video?
Yeah, video, anything you can search. If you want to learn, welding, if you want to learn future trade stuff, there's all
Everything on YouTube.
and stuff teaching you. And it's not even like they're trying to scam you. They're actually trying to teach you stuff.
Class passengers.
You are not my friend.
In Barcelona, heading back to JFK, about to jump on a first-class flight and see if we can talk to anyone in there and get some advice from people like you and me. Alright, so we are in first class. Hi, what is your name?
I'm Gustavo.
Beautiful
What is it like to fly first class?
smile.
It's really awesome. Welcome. Came with a pillow, a blanket, and your own headphones.
Ooh, nice
I know, nice headphones. When you get to recline, you basically get to fly horizontal. How cool is that?
It's good. It's good. It's good. What do you do to be able to fly first class?
I'm a yoga instructor.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Would you like a session on the class?
Sure. Should we do a session? What do you want to do? Down dog? Let's go.
This looks easy, but I promise you, it was not.
You're right knee forward and step your right foot all the way forward to a crescent lunge. Feel the arms over your head.
Dude, airplane yoga.
Heck of it.
That's our next thing. How's it to be a yoga instructor? How were you able to do that?
I've been teaching for close to 14 years. Now I only teach online, which is really awesome. So I get to travel the world and teach from wherever I am. I teach for a couple of brands, Yoga Glow and Yoga Works.
How much would it cost to pay you to teach somewhere?
Between $500 and $700.
For like one class?
Well, for like a group, you know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Before my connecting flight from Chicago to Austin took off, I managed to speak to another person sitting in first class. We're on. Alright, I am with Stefano. What up, Stefano? Hey,
Stefano.
what is it like to sit in first class? Because a lot of people will be like, oh, I want to sit in first class.
It's comfier, you're always fed, and you should look past everybody while behind.
You said your favorite thing to do is to fly.
Yeah, no, I'm like a huge plane nerd, so I actually pay attention to what kind of planes they are, what kind of seats they are, what kind of service they offer, and so that really excites me. I think flying is magical. I think it's still a privilege. I get excited every single time.
And what kind of stuff do you do for a living to afford first class?
I'm a nurse, and I just this is one of my things that I put my money towards.
Oh, I love that.
Towards the gym or flying. I just don't spend a lot of money on other stuff.
Is nursing a career you'd recommend for others? Is it a lucrative career?
I like the process of like traveling.
If you're an RN and you work really, really hard, there are ways to make it really lucrative.
How so?
Well, depending on if you're at a hospital, your facility has a staffing shortage, and you can work a ton of overtime, you're going to make a lot of money. If you find a way to do per diem jobs on top of like maybe a part-time job or a full-time job, that's a way to make a lot of money. Travel nursing, of course. Getting to become a nurse practitioner and having your own practice, like a lot of ways to.
Our flight was landing and I was almost back home. While I was waiting for my luggage, I bumped into this super well-dressed couple. Well, okay, cool. So I was sitting behind y'all in the first class, and I loved the way you guys were dressed. So maybe are you guys in the fashion industry or?
No.
What kind of careers are you guys for be able to afford first class?
the commercial real estate.
Oh wow, that must be interesting.
Yeah.
Do you recommend people doing commercial real estate?
It can be tricky. I've been in real estate construction my entire life, my entire career, and so there's ups and downs, just like in everything else. You just have to hang with the downs and make enjoy the ups while you have them. Eventually smooths out, and you have a great career.
I think one last thing is that we create stories in our head by, oh, when I go talk to that person, or when I try to sell my product, or when I go do something where I'm asking someone else, we create these narratives like, oh, that person is going to say no to me, or prejudices and weirdness, and they're going to definitely reject me. And I think I'm always surprised by when I go and talk to people and I ask them these questions, how friendly so many more people are than we think. And when you're selling, or you're asking for a raise, or asking someone to buy, or whatever it is, you're actually surprised. Like if you go up and you're just a nice person and kind, you'll probably get accepted and not rejected way more than you think.
If you like this video, you're going to look at the video right up here where I talk to a private jet owner about what he did and advice for people like you and me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I'm going to love you, and I'll see you out there.
Yeah, shout out to Noah Kagan. That was a great way to end it. Like sometimes we normalize rejecting. Oh, I might as well just not do anymore because of what happened before. But I feel like as we keep like stabilizing ourselves and just knowing that we know what we want, and we just keep going at it, someone eventually gonna come through. A lot of people, like he said, and that's just the motivation for you guys and the motivation for myself. Just know your worth, be great, do what you want to do, love what you want to do, and just dip and dabble what you're interested in. That's like me. I was thinking about I'm interested in being a nurse. It depends on what kind of nurse it is, but I'm interested in fruit fly. I'm interested in a lot of things. Like I make music, YouTube, and I have a business on Fiverr where I create songs, make music, and I do YouTube too. If I said that already, and acting too. So yeah, shout out to Noah Kagan, motivational, and just be great. Keep going no matter what. I love you guys. Have the most awesome positive day. Stay grateful, stay blessed. Until next time, you guys. Deuces.